Good afternoon and welcome to the Ice Arena here in Jessheim. We are here for Game 2 of this Paralympic Winter Games qualifying tournament. And here we have first versus last in the rankings. We have Slovakia, the first team to miss out from automatic qualification in April, versus Kazakhstan, a team that are only here because Italy refused to take their spot. They turned down their spot in order to improve their ranking. Italy already qualified as hosts, and they decided not to compete at this tournament, which meant this spot went to Kazakhstan, who came fourth in Astana just a few months ago. We're really excited for this game. I think it'll be a really good show, but Kazakhstan only with 7 skaters. Meanwhile, Slovakia have 10. So will Kazakhstan tire out? In their last game against each other was in the 2023 B pool in Astana. Kazakhstan won, Slovakia 10. So will we see a repeat of that, or will the tides be different? Kazakhstan have been improving over the last few years, so again I'm really excited to see just how much of an improvement they make, and if they could make it to their first ever Paralympic Games. They've not been in the sport very long as a national squad, but can they make that quick ascension to the Paralympic Games? We will see. Slovakia, they, like I said, first team from April to actually miss out, so they're going to be looking to install themselves as the dominant force in this competition. They want to be favourites from the outset. I think it's going to be really interesting. We're going to see Kazakhstan and if they can make something happen here in this game. From Kazakhstan previously, we've seen a bit of an inability to kind of come back when they get behind. So what I'd love to see is Kazakhstan getting on the board early. But here we have Captain Yopa here facing off against Kazakhstan. And here we go. Corman with the puck, passing it back to number 25. Frenchik calling for the puck there. Here you see Kazakhstan working up the ice. Bondarenko. There you go, shot on target there for Kazakhstan, but saved by the Slovakian goalkeeper. Kept in the zone, but Slovakia straight back on it, and an opportunity here for Yopa. It's going to be long shifts here for these Kazakh players. With only 7 skaters, there's going to be lots of players who are out for a long time, if not the whole game. Play blown for goalie crease infraction. We see Bokhanov staying on the ice, ready to take his face off. Stashak. Good opportunity there for Kazakhstan, but shut down by Slovakia again. Lepacek been made to make some saves already in this game. I think what we're going to see as well is Kazakhstan being ready for the face-off quite quickly, as they're not making as many changes. Meanwhile, Slovakia taking their time. Yopa again on the face-off. Big opportunity here. And they score! That was Milos Visharek scoring for Slovakia in the opening few minutes. And that was just a chance there for Slovakia. That chance on the breakaway. And they buried it in the back of the net there. And this is where, you know, even now at this point in the game, the tiredness levels in Kazakhstan, they really need to make sure that they are able to play the full 45 minutes of this game. Straight away, Captain Yopa winning face-off and entering the zone with the puck. Across the ice there to the goal scorer, number 45, Trick. And puck is covered by the goalie there. You can see there, Kazakhstan were ready to launch an attack, but they were shut down instantly by Slovakia. Again, Slovakia, they're used to operating at a higher level of play than Kazakhstan have at this point. Kazakhstan a B-pool team, whereas Slovakia are used to that level of play in A-pool. But we see a penalty now on the play. Yeah, and Slovakia will be on the penalty kill. Interference call there on Slovakia. And again, miscommunication there from Kazakhstan, so they dump the puck back into their own zone. Kazakhstan need to work hard to collect the puck in situations like this, otherwise it's very easy for them to get overwhelmed with Slovakia. And here's another chance now, Captain Yopa. Just to the left. Icing is waved off. The Balkanov need to do something with the puck. Here we go. Captain Yopa once again. Right in close to the goalie and able to slip it right past the glove there. What a great goal from the goalie, from the captain there. Captain Yopa. Just over 4 minutes in and it is already Slovakia 2, Kazakhstan 0. Of course, that was a penalty kill goal as well, so impressive to score just 4 men on the ice. If you're a number 1 seed team, you can. That's exactly what you can do. You can score short-handed, make the most of these opportunities. But we'll see Kazakhstan trying to make another attack now before this game gets away from them. And we see a penalty there. Holding penalty there on Slovakia. Looks like number 7, Stazak. Kazakhstan have a 5-on-3 here for 33 seconds. Unnecessary penalties for Slovakia to be taking when they have such a dominant lead just minutes into the game. Sultan just wide of the net there. Shormanov clears it again, trying to find a Kazakh player. And Kazakhstan just resetting here, but it's 5-on-4 now. Sultan. Again, just wide of the goalie. Slovakia will be looking to just clear the puck constantly when they're on the penalty kill. Just tire out these Kazakhstan players. As the puck is covered up by Basmanov. We will see a face-off in the Kazakhstan zone. David Corman taking it for Slovakia. Of course, against Bakhanov for Kazakhstan. And that pressure there from Slovakia causing Kazakhstan to make mistakes. And offside. Really tough bench management here for Kazakhstan. They want to be making as few changes as possible, managing their power levels. Bondarenko is down the ice, couldn't quite get the puck though. Slovakia will clear it back up ice. Look at this, just Slovakia a bit more dominant in these races for the puck. Kritbayev collects it behind their goal. Sultan here. Got nobody to pass to though. They blown dead. We'll see a face-off in the Slovakian zone. Again, Slovakia just killing both of those penalties. Scoring as well on the short-handed. Look at this speed here from David Corman. Icing will be called. And as ever, in the face-off dot for Kazakhstan is walking off. Opposite the Slovakian captain. Martin Yopa just skating around the Kazakh players as they try to make themselves as big as a problem as they can. Corman passing out to Yopa there. These two you'll see a lot, and Captain Yopa scoring another goal there for Slovakia. Again, just going on the glove side. Just under 8 minutes in, and it's 3-0. Stazak. Lexelson just trying to clear it, but again it ends up on the Slovakian stick. Just miscommunication after miscommunication with Kazakhstan. Slovakia doing a really good job of keeping the pressure on Kazakhstan in their zone. Having the body to rely on, passing back and forth. Comes out the zone, but they're going to go straight back in. Good pressure there from Slovakia. Oh, and just offside there for Fjotic on Slovakia. Really close call there. See Yopa lining up for the face-off. Corman right opposite him. And icing will bring it back into the Kazakhstan zone. Corman was right in front of the goalie there, ready to receive a pass. Slovakia will know that the glove side is a bit of a weaker spot maybe for the Kazakhstan goalie. Sometimes you can tell the way the pads are set up, what their intended position is to make a save. Shomanov. A great attempt at a pass, but just not there. Bokhanov doing a really good job pressuring Slovakia. And a bit of a long shot there for Kazakhstan. It'll just be collected though by Fjoltik. Yop to Coleman. Just not quick enough to keep it in the zone there. And now it's been lost, and you can see the Slovakian goalie actually coming right out for that. That is confidence. Ooh, save made by the goalie there to the helmet, but manages to freeze the puck. I'm sure he'll take a moment to readjust to make sure that his helmet is safe and secure. We've already seen here 2 goals from the Slovakian captain Martin Jopa and 2 assists by David Coleman too. A dangerous pairing for Slovakia. Plays blown, a hand pass. Again, hand passes are quite a lot more common in para ice hockey. Obviously, the way they're sat so close to the ice, hand passes can happen way more accidentally, or sometimes on purpose and try and pass it off as an accident. Just one of those few things that makes the game a little bit different to stand-up hockey. Again, we've seen a bit of a wobbly net there. I'm not sure if there's any issues down the ice. We saw it in the last game as well. The alignment and just make sure that that is all safe and secure. Bokhanov had a great game. Maybe not putting the numbers up on the face-off dot, but I think, you know, having to be there for every face-off and the pressure he's putting on off the face-off as well is really good stuff. This is a different caliber of opposition for Kazakhstan, but it's their first ever shot at making their first ever Paralympics, and it's great that they're here at this competition. Like I said, Slovakia are really going to want to show that they're the top dog and make sure that they're the team everyone is looking out for. Kazakhstan haven't got players back. It's a 4-on-1 here for Slovakia. Ligda just with a shot back. There's a Kazakhstan player pick it up and try to make a breakout of their own, but it will be just icing. See Captain Kiripbev for Kazakhstan. He's been a great leader for this team. Another great shot by Slovakia there. Yopper. Looking for Corman there. Corman has the puck. Across the ice to Yopper. And play will be blown as a Slovakian player just in the crease a bit too much. And the face-off is headed out of the zone. Slovakia able to play with two lines, even though they're not quite using the 2-4 lines, but Kazakhstan, they only have two extra players to even swap out with. These players are going to get tired and will appreciate the break during the period break. Again, the face-off is going to head out of the zone. Here we go again, Yopper, with Corman behind him, facing off against Bokhanov for Kazakhstan. Again, Corman racing straight for the puck. Goal scorer there, Veserik. Sorry, yeah. Martin Yopper passes to Corman. Oh, Corman there just tied up by the Kazakhstan player. 1 minute left in this period. Bokhanov. Bondarenko is there. Can he pick up the puck? Passing it back to Bokhanov, who shoots just wide to the left of the net. Shomanov looking for someone to pass to. Pashkalaji. Slovakia that much faster than Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan really need to up their passing game to make sure they can give themselves these opportunities, because they're just going to get chased down by these Slovakian players. Shomanov. Legged out the puck. Again, just loses his balance as he shoots, and that's the end of the period here. We have 3-0 game here. Slovakia 3, Kazakhstan 0. And the teams will go back for their rest. I think we're going to see some very tired Kazakhstan players by the end of this game. But Slovakia doing really well to put their pressure on, outskate Kazakhstan. And we will see more in the second period. I'll be back in 14 minutes. Enjoy the break. And welcome back for the second period of this game. Slovakia currently 3-0 in the lead against Kazakhstan. What can Kazakhstan cook up to get themselves on the board? They would have gone into this game knowing that this was the biggest matchup they would face. And plus, with only the 7 skaters, it's really tough for them. And we see again Bokanov facing off against Martin Jopa from Slovakia, captain of Slovakia. There's referee Jan Vanik, drops the puck for the second period. Here we go. Jopa winning the face-off. Getting straight to work, entering the zone, passing to Corman. Martin Jopa there, just ready to clean up any rebounds, making the most of any opportunity. Kazakhstan have been such a great addition to the sport in recent years. And they've really excelled on the stage, doing well in their first ever C pool, earning straight promotion. And doing a great job in the B pool, staying in that B pool. Bokarov doing a really good job chasing that puck down, but is swarmed by Slovakian players. Pass to Martin Jopa, Shomanov, and of course Captain Karipbaev. Been lucky enough to be around the Kazakhstan team for a few tournaments now, and they just celebrate every opportunity they get. They're a really great bunch of guys on the team. They work really hard back home as well. Again, just icing from just shy of the center line. Bokanov just putting in the minutes this game. Puck escapes the zone. Bokanov chasing it down, making sure to disrupt the Slovakians. Karipbaev just trying to pass it back, but there was no Kazakhstan player there to receive it. It's iced back down. So we'll come back for a face-off in the Slovakian defensive zone. Pashkalidi here. See where the Kazakhstan players set up for this face-off. Frenchik chasing into the boards there, not quite getting to the Kazakhstan player though. There's some shots there from Kazakhstan, but not quite it. Bokanov with that final shot that just goes underneath the glove of the Slovakian goalie there, Lepchek. Great attempt there for Kazakhstan, making use of those rebounds as well. Kripbayev there just wrestling the puck away. As the puck is dumped into the Kazakh zone. Oh, we'll see it dumped out of the rink. Here we have the Oppa taking the face off. Frenchik. Puck all the way back in the Slovakian zone. Played by Hufjutic. The puck just going back and forth out the zone here. Kripbayev just speculative shot into the zone. Bucks Ultanos try to intercept it, but not. Oppa picking up the puck from that mistake there. Corman is with him, but all Oppa needs is time, making it 4-0 there for Slovakia. I think almost catching Kazakhstan goalie by surprise. Like I said at the top of this game, the last time these two teams played each other, the end result was Kazakhstan 1, Slovakia 10. We currently have a 4-0 game. Slovakia will be approaching every game as a new game. They're not going to be thinking about who their opponents are, they're just putting their best performance out there. In a tournament like this, every single game is like a playoff game. Wojtek. Shormanov collects the puck behind the goalie. Kazakhstan really need to work on their passing plays. Getting the puck onto the stick of their teammates would help them out massively in some of these situations they've been faced with. Sometimes the mistakes that they've been making, just missing the stick of the other player. Jelinka, Wojtek. Bokhanov doing a great job this game, I think, of just keeping those energy levels up as much as possible. I think he's been out on the ice the whole game, and I assume he will be for the rest of the game as well. Wojtek. Stretch pass out to Churik. Great positioning and awareness here from Slovakia, just where they're placing themselves, giving themselves opportunities. Linka just didn't get the puck secure. And here we have Kazakhstan with a chance. Bokhanov. Bogdanov just getting outskated by the Slovakian skaters there. Dangerous dump down there. Corman with the puck. Yorpa. Linka. Again, great awareness by Slovakia, just having men in the right places and knowing where their teammates are. It's just so easy for Coleman to pick up the puck there and make a pass, knowing that he has a teammate there. Another dangerous play there. Yopa, Coleman, it's the same names. Not quite on target though. Shulmanov passing back. Outlet pass there to Bogdanov. But Helinka will collect the puck. Slovakia doing their best to try and wrestle past Kazakhstan. There we go, fist bumps there from Kriplev and Linka. Great sportsmanship. Really impressive Bogdanov this game. Would say putting in a good shift, but it's a great game. We're halfway through this game now, and I don't think he's left the ice. Again, some confusion on the face-offs to Kazakhstan. Bondarenko swapping around to the other side. Buxultan will chase that into the zone, but shut down instantly by Slovakia, who get possession of the puck. Kriplev. Again, Bogdanov just great work rate. Kazakhstan just really struggling to, when they collect the puck, to do something with it. Bondareko just received this mid-ice, passing it out to Buxultan. Big hit there on Buxultan. Collision with Bogdanov as well. Great flash of the glove there from the goalie, David Coleman. We know he is dangerous. But Basmanov flashing the glove, making that save. Bogdanov just skating around with the puck, but getting caught by his own teammates, passing it up to the captain there. But shut down. Well, number 45 for Slovakia gets control of the puck, passes it up out to David Coleman. Captain Yopa just slips out of his grasp. Bondarenko working hard to follow that puck down. We'll see a penalty here on Slovakia, a bit of a silly one. It's like grabbing the puck. Wow. Eric Wojtik. Be serving 2 minutes for that. I'd like to see what Kazakhstan can do here on this power play. And if they can make something happen, get themselves on the board, I think they'll do really well with how they're looking for the rest of this tournament. Again, 7 players is so difficult to play a game with 7 players. Kritbayev. Bok Sultan. Close one there, Bondarenko just missing the net. Bok Sultan again just crosses the crease. And a long dump down the rink. Bok Sultan will collect, and this is where Kazakhstan need to do something. Love to see what systems they have in place and what they can make work. Kretbayev just offside. Unlucky call there for Kazakhstan. Making the goalie just work and make sure that it doesn't go in. Kritbayev has the puck. Just a bit too long getting it on the puck, but a shot there by Bokhanov. Oh, the work he's put in this game. I'd love to see him get on the board. Corman here. Kazakhstan upping their rate a little bit, I think. They'll be aware that if there's any time for them to shine, it'd be right now. 18 seconds left on the power play though. We actually saw Basmanov actually come out and freeze that puck, knowing that maybe his teammate would be beaten by Corman there. Yopa just taking his time, letting the penalty kill. Still called for offside though. Just 3 seconds on this penalty kill for Slovakia. Bokhanov, what can he do? Yeah, Slovakia back to 5 men now. Yopa though, on the offensive. Shot off the goalie's helmet. Yeah, and play just blown there. Goalie felt something go. Really important for the player's safety. If the goalie faces hits the head like that, that they get the opportunity to sort themselves out and make sure that everything is tight and secure. This work rate from Bokanov, knowing that he's under pressure from two Slovakian players, just giving his team time to make something happen. Karitbayev, again, a shot that is saved by the Slovakian goalie. Stasak just missed the Churik. Tarbiev. Ligda with the puck. Oh, pass just knocked away from him. Shormanov just working right back to get the puck, but Slovakia come out with possession. Karitbayev there. Just the confidence as well. Slovakia making a change while under pressure in their own zone. Karitbayev had possession of the puck but just didn't quite do anything with it. But there is now a penalty for tripping on Karitbayev. Slovakia yet with another penalty kill. .55 seconds left on this second period. Some good work from Kazakhstan in this period. You've only conceded once compared to the 3 in the first, although I'm about to kiss that eye, quite potentially. Bokanov though on the face-off will reset that face-off. Shormanov challenging for the puck there. Frenchik collecting the puck. Bokanov. Fortunately, a high stick call there, I think, on Kazakhstan. Shormanov just missing out on collecting that puck, so Bokanov will instead. And we have another offside call. 21 seconds remaining of this period. Again, just icing by Kazakhstan. And then we have the end of the period there. Slovakia 4, Kazakhstan 0. I've been quite impressed with Kazakhstan. They've done really well to kind of up their pace despite being such a short bench team. But what can they do with their 66 seconds of power play at the beginning of the next period? We'll find out in 14 minutes, and we'll see you in a bit. Welcome back for the third period here in Jessheim, Kazakhstan versus Slovakia on day one of the Winter Paralympic Games qualifier. It's been a 4-0 game so far, Slovakia taking the lead really early on. Kazakhstan really short benched, not sure what we can see from them now. They must be pretty tired, but they have had a break between this period and they do start off on the power play, so I'm really looking forward to seeing exactly what they can start the period out with. For me, there's been some standout performances, but Bokhanov just on the ice constantly, taking every single face-off. It's been really impressive, and still off the face-off dot as well, giving some really impressive performances in the work rate, chasing that puck. But we have to talk about Slovakia. We've got Martin Joppe, the captain, leading by example, scoring. Also, across from him a lot of the time is David Corman as well. And we are back to the third period. 50 seconds left on this power play for Kazakhstan. But Slovakia have already proved they can score short-handed as well. If you look down the scorers, you actually see Joppe with a hat-trick. David Corman assisting on 2 goals as well. See, maybe more of the bench from Slovakia than we have in the first 2 periods. We didn't see much of Gabia, but he's out on the ice right now. Just caught up under the Kazakh captain's sled there. Sometimes teams can be a bit reluctant to get involved with scrums at the boards like that, just because it pulls in another player. Shomanov getting chased down by Joppe here, the captain. Joppe back on the ice after his break in the penalty box for that tripping late in the second period. Stazak against, who else would it be? Bokhanov. Great clear into the zone there by Bondarenko for Bokhanov to chase up. Toktabev just working for that puck but not quite getting there. Captain Karitbayev passing the puck to Bexelton, who dumps it into the corner there. Kripbaev just wide. I thought they were going to get caught offside there. There was offside for quite a while, but managed to just get out just in time. Kripbaev again. Lubuk Sultan will collect, but put under pressure though by Slovakia. Like they're just fighting off Toktabaev. Wojtik. Slovakia just able to use the space of the rink a bit more, knowing that they're a little bit faster than Kazakhstan. But sometimes by opening up that space, you do offer some opportunities. And those are the opportunities that Kazakhstan needs to make the most of. Bondarenko. Really needed to find another player there. Korman. Lost the puck slightly. But Yopa will now collect it in the Kazakhstan defensive zone. Veterek. Yopa doesn't quite get the puck, and they are now out of the zone once again. Korman. Yopa. Oh, just wide of the net there. Just bouncing off the side. Good work there from Toktabaev. Just keeping the puck under control, withstanding that pressure, but ultimately a bit too much. Korman once again. Under pressure from these two Kazakh players. Gets sandwiched between, but Yopa has the puck and plenty of opportunity and goes bar down for his fourth of the game. Impressive shooting there from the captain. Again, this is such a good start for Slovakia. They'll be going into this tournament knowing that they're going to be seen as the top dogs, so they're going to want to make sure they enforce themselves as that power. Stashak. Opposite. Number 14, Bokhanov. Kripbaev just stealing the puck from the Slovakian player and feeding it right into the front of the net. Some messy work there by Slovakia, but the puck is safe. That was really close there for Kazakhstan. I think for teams facing Kazakhstan, they need to make sure they don't let Kazakhstan surprise them. There's icing there. So it will go back to the Slovakian zone. Good work from Shormanov just to chase it down. And we do see a change from Kazakhstan. Shormanov, just wide. Bondarenko now follow that puck up. Kazakhstan just struggling to keep possession of the puck and to make plays. Krytbayev, big hit. Yopa has a chance, just needs to skate with it, passes it to Coleman, but it doesn't connect. Frenchik, passing it right back to Coleman, but again intercepted by Krytbayev, the captain of Kazakhstan, and we saw a bit of afters there with the other captain, Martin Yopa. Shormanov right back, and it's icing yet again. It's like Slovakia aren't minding making these mistakes and giving Kazakhstan these opportunities. You saw there where both Bondarenko and Bokhanov were just chasing after the puck. Again, there's moments of miscommunication, but there's now an interference called on Bokhanov. And again, this is just another opportunity now for Slovakia. Bondarenko taking, I think, maybe the first face off. Seen some of the other players in Slovakia given the opportunity to play. Maybe not necessarily the top line, but still dangerous. A cross crease pass from the goalie. Wojtek just passing the puck back. Wojtek collecting it at the boards. Loses an edge. Ligda. Passing it up. Turek. Stashik. And here we see Bondarenko yet again. Buxelton just chasing the puck down. Oh, a bit of a sloppy change here. Slovakia doing well not to cause too many men penalty there. Yopa on the ice now. Yopa knowing he's got Coleman behind him. Back to Yopa. Coleman. Really setting up Coleman, I think, for a goal. And he has it. He's been waiting for that all game. He's done the assisting and now it's time for him to score. Just 3 seconds away from the end of the power play as well. Slovakia get their 6th. Some great work here from Slovakia, showing exactly why they're the top seed in this tournament. Can't help but feel that the Kazakhstan with their short bench as well, they're doing really well in managing these resources. They've only got 2 extra skaters. Meanwhile, Slovakia have an entire new line that they can bring out. We see how Martin Joppa and David Corman work really well as an offensive pairing, but I can't help but think, is this all Slovakia have? I want to see more from the rest of the team. Again, another big collision there on the ice. And again, Slovakia just racing down the ice here. Joppa has the puck. He hasn't got anyone to pass to. Pass it back to Vesherek. Bondarenko passing out the zone. Barkanov racing down the ice, but it's not enough, and it is an icing call against Kazakhstan. Stashak. We reset this face-off here. 5 minutes left in the 3rd period. Slovakia 6, Kazakhstan 0. No icing on the play here. Bexelton will chase it right down. Again, just by the words, you have 2 teams fighting for possession of the puck here. Bexelton with the puck bobbling under his sled, makes a shot, and it's saved by Lepček, the Slovakian goaltender. Joppa at the face-off dot. Toktabayev. Oh, Bondarenko with the puck. Shoots it, but swiped out the air. If you want to get past Lepček, I think you've got to be a bit more clever than that. I'd love to see more passing between the Kazakhstan players. Joppa's a great player, but Toktabayev just knocked off balance a little bit. Bokhanov. It looks like an elbowing penalty on Captain Martin Yoppa. Another opportunity for Kazakhstan. 3 minutes left of the game, 2-minute power play. If you've got any energy left, this is the time to use it. Great shot for Toktabayev there. Swiped down by the Slovakian goalie. Bondarenko with the puck by the boards. Kritbayev. Shomanov passing back to Tuktabiev. Bokhanov just high stick there, whacking the puck down. I'll cause a face-off in the Kazakhstan zone. Veterek there with a shot not quite on target, just going wide. Shomanov now will collect the puck behind the net. Shomanov needs to chase the puck down. Not quite icing. Toktabayev receives a big hit from Veterek. Kritbayev will just dash it along the boards. Just offside. Slovakia get their captain back with 1 minute left in this game. Can Kazakhstan make something happen just for pride? Or is the Slovakian shutdown just too much? Icing. Yoppa wins the face-off. Doesn't quite have anyone to pass out to as he is swarmed. Kritbayev. Again, just miscommunication with Kazakhstan. Shormanov didn't know the puck was coming towards him. But Toktabev will now go after this puck. But as the clock nears 0, that will be it for this game. An impressive showing for Slovakia. Kazakhstan keeping their energy levels up, but it's hard to play with just 7 skaters. I'm not sure how they will fare for the rest of this competition. They have an 8th skater who wasn't dressed for this game. Hopefully we'll see him dressed ready for later on. What a game though. We've got one more game to go today. We will see the host Norway take on their neighbours Sweden. And that will be a showdown for sure. And again, I think Slovakia are going to be really happy. They got a shutout in their first game here. A shutout they did have to work for. The goalie didn't just face 0 shots as well. So I'm sure he'll be happy with that. We are about to hear the Best Player Awards. But yeah, join us later, 7 PM local time for that Norway-Sweden game. But for Team Kazakhstan, of course, number 14 Bokanov, had to be him for best player, putting in a hell of a shift this whole game. 43 minutes on the ice, he had 2 minutes off. But great work that game, well deserved best player for Kazakhstan. Yeah, and for Slovakia, of course, it's the goalie, Lepchek. He shut out Kazakhstan. Had to work for some of those saves as well. Great job by him. Tomorrow we'll see Kazakhstan face Norway, the hosts. And we'll see Slovakia take on Japan as well. And that will be an exciting game. We'll now take a short break for the Slovakian national anthem. All of Game 2 here from Jessheim. We are really excited for the final game of today, Norway versus Sweden. What a game that'll be. So make sure you join us for that, and good evening.